There's so much wasted resources. If you look at it, I mean, if you start looking at it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is like ridiculous. Why are we wasting so many resources doing this when we can actually build systems in place to make it a lot more easier to actually get to the point where you do have something that is promising, that it is a good idea, and you catch those things before it actually happens. And if you don't have the training, right? I was privileged to have the training. If you don't have the training, good luck. It's going to be very difficult for you. And most people that don't have the training, they're not going to actually make it. I'm sad to say it's not going to happen unless you have that weird personality, which I think is actually just genetics anyways, that weird personality that just says screw it, right? Like the rest of the people are not being served, right? And this is not at all. First of all, it's not democratic, it's not scientific in any sort of way in terms of scientific virtues that we actually try to display as researchers and scientists. And then B, it's wasteful. It's a completely inefficient system to have that. Why not build this up as we go? And it becomes easier and easier and easier to get to the point where you actually have something. That's why we have all of the things where there's cheating and, all of those incentives to sort of cheat the system. It's because there's so much ambiguity. People don't know how to actually get there. And then they decide to do something that was actually cheating the system. And everybody knows that it was cheating the system. I'm just saying I'm exasperated with all of this. It's always falling on dead ears where I'm just like, listen, this is a challenge that we all face. And it's always the people that have already made it. It is the full professors, the famous people, all of those things that rarely underestimate, or they rarely say like, hey, wait a minute, I was fortunate. Wait a minute, this wasn't just about all of, my hard work. Wait a minute, there's other people out there that are struggling, that don't know how to get there, that they need a step-by-step process. Right. And it's all of those people. This is the thing that's exasperating for me, is that there is a whole bunch of people out there that get underserved. A ton of people, particularly if they're not from, particularly the United States. I'm going to be right out and frank. Science is all done in English. It's all done mostly in America. There's a strong American bias, and we all know it. Then on top of it, we have all of these people that want to do it and they can't participate for a number of different reasons. But then we make it very difficult because we only say that only those that have access to, this small group are the ones that should be able to actually get there. But I don't believe that. I believe that everybody, everywhere, should have access and have the skills and capabilities to do good research and do good science. But we need the tools to do that. And it's not just about AI. It's about the belief that you can do it. And then this systematic step-by-step process to actually get there. It's exasperating. I'm constantly fighting the same battle over and over and over again. And I hope I'm winning hearts and minds with you. I hope you're starting to see that it's not just a few people. There's a lot of people in this world that find it extraordinarily difficult to actually do good research. And I think we can move the needle.